So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and today's story comes from All-Star Comics number 8 from January 1941-42, and this is the Atom. This solution K that Dr. Midnight gave me will snap that rat out of his insanity. Then he can spill the beans about that jewelry syndicate of his. My head, why, I can see clearly again. You! Yes, me. We're right back where we started from. Suppose you continue from where you were so rudely interrupted. Well, the afternoon I came into the college jewelry store, there was a young fellow working behind the counter. Let's go back to that afternoon at the jewelry store. That young clerk, oddly enough, is Al Pratt, the Atom. Psst. Hey, buddy, psst, come here. Yes, sir, what can I do for you? How much will you give me for this jewel, buddy? How much? It's genuine. Wow, what a beauty. I can't say. You'll have to speak to the owner. I only work here part-time. Mr. Corson, this man wants to sell a huge diamond. I'd like you to look at it. Glad to. That's swell. Why, this gem is worth a fortune. It's a flawless blue-white. I couldn't afford to buy it. That's all right. How much will you give me for it? Want cash to get out of town. Al, he's a thief. He stole this. Go call a policeman. Sure thing, Mr. Corson. Hurry up, officer. He may try to get away. I'm coming as fast as my feet'll bear me, youngster. Officer, this man stole this gem. He's suspicious looking and won't tell where he got it. Listen, cut it out now. I ain't done nothing. Trying to put something over on me. I showed him, didn't I, Al? Yes, you did. I was just thinking. Suppose he really does own the diamond. And as a good profit for a few hours later, my client who tried to sell you a diamond is suing you for false arrest. He can prove his ownership. He's suing for $50,000. Oh, however, he will settle for $1,000 cash. I don't want any trouble. I'll write out a check. I'm wondering if this is by chance a racket. Going to his dormitory, Al Pratt changes his clothes and becomes the Atom. I'll drop by that lawyer's office. He said the payment was to be made at 8 tonight. Won't do any harm to look into it. At the law offices of Hartford, Dormley, here's my check. That ought to teach you not to meddle in the affairs of honest men who are willing to sell their jewels cheap. I just don't think this scheme would work. I don't even think in the 1940s. As soon as Corson leaves, that's the 10th time we've pulled that in our district, 10 grand, and nobody offered to buy this yet. Well, if some chiseler does want to buy it, I won't sell it. I'll say, sorry, I've changed my mind. That is a racket. He looks frightened, makes the jeweler think he's a crook, and has him arrested. Then he sues. A foolproof scheme, but a nasty one. I really don't think it would work. Good evening, gentlemen. Who? Yow, I've seen his picture. He's the Atom. Beat it. Nice night for a walking, isn't it? Walking down to the police station and giving yourself up. We got to get away from him. I had the same idea myself. That's one idea you might as well forget. Ow! Believing Dormley to be unconscious, the Atom leaves. We'll leave our legal friend for the time being. You'll do just as well as anyone for the police. I've got to stop this. That drug given to me by Professor Elba, the little sliver in this pipe will put an end to any confession. As the Atom leaps through the window, the drugged sliver flies with uncanny accuracy and buries itself in Sam Brent's wrist. At the police station, the lights! Put out the lights! They're killing me! What? Sounds like a crazy man, Atom. I can't understand this. He was perfectly normal a few seconds ago. The lights! My eyes! I can't stand it! Sob. I can't understand this at all. A man doesn't just go insane just like that. Let me take care of him, Sergeant. No point in jailing him now. He takes Brent to his room. I'd better leave this chap here and collect that lawyer chap before he comes to. But when he returns for Hartford Dormley, he finds him gone. He didn't just lay unconscious for all that time. It seems my bird has flown. Well, I can't waste any more time. I'm late for the Justice Society meeting as it is. And so, of course, after the Justice Society meeting, the Atom has brought Brent to his senses. I work for a big fellow who furnishes us the diamonds. He gives us a 10% take, which may amount to $500 a week. So he makes $4,500 from each man. Wow. Where does this big fella hang out? Spill it. He's at his mansion at Fall City. He lives on the outskirts, a big house with a red roof. But don't tell him I squealed. Fall City is only a few miles away. I'll make it in no time. This is the place, red roof and all. But whom shall I say is calling? Ugh! Stand aside, brother. I can't wait to be polite. I have work to do. That's the guy. How did he learn about me? I thought you gave Brent a shot of Elba's tonic. Aha, so that's it. Well, your game is up. We'll take care of him, boss. Oof. Yeah, you can't even take care of yourself. My, what lovely punching bags. Take out your clippings, Butch, and show him who we are. I haven't got time. I'm too busy getting hit. I like that picture. It's very funny. You ought to raise your hand for permission when you want to leave the room. Help, help. Because teacher will spank otherwise. Ow, ow, smack. Oh ho, you want to ring for help. Maybe you can hear bells ringing now, but not for help. Not bells, little birdies, tweeting like in springtime. Aha, all their records, certificates of ownership of the jewels, names, dates. Hello, police. Headquarters, the Atom Time. So they did. I guess they kept meticulous notes on their crimes. There seems to have been more in this gang than just these men. Let's see. Lefty Lou, the trigger. Those fellows have disappeared. There's a mystery about where they went, too. See Professor Elba for new supply of insanity serum. So, Professor Elba, so he's the one who's producing that vicious drug, and not a clue as to how to find him. But this check for $1,000, what'll I do with it? Give it back to Mr. Corson, the jeweler. It's his. They didn't have a chance to cash it. I've got to look up a certain professor about something. So long and keep 'em flying. And next up will be the Sandman.